Hello, once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Cheap Arts and Design, Joseph Aaron Shepard here with you again today. I spoke and I said next time I would try to teach the people how to draw animals. So today I'm going to take and try and do two important animals. The kitty cat and the dog. So we say, here we go again. The ones out there who say, I can't even draw a stick figure. I believe you can, and I will show you. So, let's get our drawing on today. I'm going to first start off with my stick figures. I'm going to call this here, when the stick with me, animals. I did the humans earlier, and on my earlier with the little girl and the little boy. So I'm going to do today the animals. Most of the time when we look and say, oh, where's a stick figure animal? That goes the animal's head. What's a kitty cat and a dog? I said the kitty cat and the dog. Okay, I don't like that. It's too small. Let me get it where you can see it well. Here we have the kitty cat's head. Here we have a dog head. Okay? Most of the time, then we got a stick. You know, the animals, they got stick bodies. And all of them have 4 legs. That stick figure, animal. Come over here. It also has a long body with a tail and 4 legs. The stick bodies, those stick animals. Now, the same method we used in using the center line, all of these lines, these stick lines, they will be erased for the dimensions to create from the stick until them being a 3-dimensional figure. So we can go ahead and assume we'll take this little body here. We'll square it off. Make a rectangle right there through that body. Make a rectangle right through this body. So you little kids that are learning your geometry and stuff, little rectangles. We're going to little rectangles there. So these are stick bodies. Now, if you remember how I told you to stay the center line, let's go down this, look at the little stick legs. Let's keep that stick line in between these 2 lines. One there and one there. So it's between this line, oh, you erase. Then I'm going to come over here on both sides. This line I'm going to erase. The erasing line. Then I'm going to come on my back side and go around there. Keep that line centered, the one that I'm going to erase. And keep this line centered, the one that I'm going to erase. Okay, now we can come on up here in the tail. There's a line there. We go around it, keep it even on both sides. And keep that equal line in there in the center that you're going to erase. So now my cat, he's already starting to get, my dog over here, he's kind of slim. So we're going to go around and do the same thing we did for him. We're going to go to that center line that we're going to erase. We'll keep it in the center and put 2 lines on the outside. Go down center, pull it 2 on the outside. Go down center, on the outside. There's the center line that I'm going to erase. There's the center line I'm going to erase, but I got to have a line to go on the outside and come back. So, now, we notice. Okay, here's the thing with the dogs and the cats. If you'll notice, I'll take, and a cat, most cats, it'll be the mouth area that you'll notice the difference between a dog and a cat. Most cats have, let me lighten this up a touch. Oh, most cats, they have the facial thing. Okay, let's take this for an example. Look. Down here, this is a nose. That's a nose. The dot is the nose. Now, up under a cat, it does like this. It's got a little thing here. It seems like it comes out like that. Now with a dog, his nose is here, but he doesn't have this little upside down M. but his snout is more of a that character. Now, this the cat character, this is the dog character. Now, I'm going to paint this cat. Remember? I'll put a little nose there, and then I'll come up here with that upside down M. An M. Bam. Put in my whisker here, here, whisker here, here. Okay? Then we'll put, what about the eye? Forgot the eyes. Put the little eyes. We forgot about the little eyes. I forgot my smiley face eyes. My little dog and smiley faces. Now, you'll notice that cat's starting to do something. A lot of times you have animals with round ears, or you have them with the pointed, sharp top ears. Now, a cat, 9 times out of 10, they have sharp top ears. Dogs, some of them have sharp top ears, and some have floppy ears. We're going to flop these ears on this dog. We're going to flop it over. We're going to flop them over. We're going to put a floppy ears on them. All you're doing is just drawing 2 little circles. Okay, now my dog, he's got a nose right here. But he doesn't have the little extra upside down M there on his nose. So, what we do, we go ahead and come from this eye and draw a little snout, 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 snout. There goes my cat and my dog. They're cartoon type characters, but yet I'm going to create them to be 3-dimensional. Note, I take and start erasing those lines. Go, boom, 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 boom. Erasing those lines, the original stick figure lines are gone now. And all you have is full body cat and a full body dog. You'll have them there. Now, they were stick figures, but now they're cartoon characters, and they're more whole. This is just the simplicity of that, and the simplicity of drawing, and trying to make it easier on people who are just learning and just starting. This is the place you come, and you stick with me, and I'll guarantee you by the time you finish, you'll be able to draw. And also, may I add, familiarize yourself with obstacles, different types of forms of beings, trees, you know, you can, a desk, a fan. You look at things and they have dimensions to them. And while you're doing that, that's like this cabinet behind me. If I'm drawing it, I'm going to draw the dimensions. I'm going to draw the straight line. I'm going to draw a straight line, draw the straight line, draw the straight line coming down. Like I just drew this box behind me. It's all about what your eyes are following. And I want to use another example since I'm dealing with the animals. Okay, you see my cat and my dog, and you see the completion of it. Now, I'm going to give you 2 other animals right quick to let you know. Okay, now I'll give you 2 pet animals. Now, oh my goodness, where is my marker? Well, there it is. Now, I want to do a giraffe and an elephant. Let's take one example. Watch this. We know that a giraffe's got a long neck. We know he's got there's a rectangle body. We know he's got 4 legs. He's a 4-legged animal. He's got a tail. He's got a long neck. That's my stick figure right there. You see that stick figure? Now, people who ever saw giraffes, they know they got little knobs coming out up at the top. So we do a little 2 knobs up there. Stick knobs. Look at this. Now, we saw an elephant. And we draw the stick. We know that this here has got to be a whole lot larger. Let's do our triangle, our rectangle. It's got to be a whole lot larger because the elephant's kind of got no big belly, you know. So, but yet he still has 4 legs. And he has a tail. Now, one thing about the elephant, he's got a big head. We're going to put this big old giant head up here on him. And one thing or another, he has big what? He has a big trunk. There's a stick trunk. And he's got ear. Let's put a big ear there. We'll do a triangle right here for ear. Note that. That's a triangle. So your children that are in circles, triangles, all of these are parts of drawing and art and learning. Now, so there's a stick elephant, there's a stick giraffe. You look at them. Now, we use the same methods that I've used all along. These lines will be erased. But there are guidelines to give it a full. Now, one thing about this, to make it look more accurate. You'll see this line right here. In actuality, we need to make a long, skinny triangle right there. You see that? That's a triangle right here. Boom, boom, boom. Children out there, you know about just a long triangle though. It has a long, skinny top to it. Okay? So now we've got the foundation to create. Now I'll go back. Let's do our 2 lines and the erasing line in the center. That's all you want to do. There's your stick figure line, but here's your 2 lines you're going around to give it dimensions. We'll know how we can start. Now we know for sure that trunk. Let's start with the elephant's trunk. We'll go around the elephant's trunk, and we'll do that right there. We'll come down on his legs. We'll go around his leg there. We'll go around this leg here. Now we know elephants got big legs though. They're big, so you may need to go a little bit extra wider. But if you don't, I'm just trying to get you to understand. Now their tails, some of them have little things, sticks at the end. We can do little stick figures at the end. Well, we know. All right, now. So already, well, I've got my elephant's eyeball. Okay. Now, but knows my elephant. Elephants also have tusk. We can put us a little triangle right there. A little triangle. That's all. He says a little triangle. You kids out there that are learning mathematics, there's a triangle for an ear. There's a triangle for the neck right here on this giraffe. There's a triangle right here for this tusk. Note it. Now, so this triangle, we could have made it more of an octagon shape if you would like. It all depends on what you want to do. Now let's take the octagon shape. Let's move this triangle out of the way. We'll do the octagon. Was it 8-point octagon? Bump, 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 bump. Okay. Now got the octagon for an ear. This looks like an African elephant, not an Indian elephant from India. The African elephant has larger ears and is more stout. Now, so now I need to go do the same thing with my giraffe and go around these legs. Keep those erasing lines in the center. Keep them in the center. Keep them in the center. Whoop. Keep them in the center. Now, so up here, we need us another triangle. Take a little stick figure right there. All you gotta do is just bring it right there. Bring it right across there. That stick figure finger that was going out that way, bring it right across there. Oh, that's starting to look. That's starting to look. That is starting to look like an elephant. That's starting to look like a giraffe. Now, what we know, there's an eye for my giraffe. Let me put a little eyeball there. Ha 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 ha. He's got his knobs up here. Bump. We'll put little dots on the top of those little knobs up there on top of his head. Now, one thing we know for certain. Now, this elephant, I may have did wrong. So, you children out there who's been watching this, let's take this rectangle here, and we're going to take it and turn it into a large circle. A circle. The circle. We're going to do a circle. We'll do a circle. So the circle, we'll put a circle for the elephant's body because we know elephants are big, healthy, strong animals that weigh tons. So, you know, he's got a little extra weight to carry. Now, if we'll go in and go ahead and complete erasing those lines that shouldn't be there. Let's do that. Now, let's take my rectangle line right there. We'll take the little extra line right there, take it out. Oh, right there. We're going to go in here, take that line out there from where the ear was at. Then we're going to take this rectangle line I used down here because we have a circle there now. Then I'm going to take this this line out of his trunk. Oh, pardon me. I erased the outer line. I didn't mean to do that. So when we take him, we can erase this and bring it all the way up. And then we'll come down here and erase it out of the legs. Erase that out of the leg. Erase that out of the leg. Erase that out of the leg. Now, what are we looking like? We're starting to look a little bit like an elephant there. And go here. Remove that out. Remove that out. Remove this out. Remove that out. We don't have to really do the dimensions of the zebra because he's not rounded in here. He's more of a solid rectangular figure like that. One thing we do know, little big elephants, they're gray. Okay, now well, here's looking at his belly. Here goes the light. Light is very important for the aspects of drawing. Where does the light come from? Let's say the light comes from here, and it's shining that way, that way, that way, this way. And it's shining. So quite naturally, if it's above the elephant, it's shining down, there's going to be shadow up under here. There'll be a little shadow up under his belly area. There'll be shadow up under his neck area. There'll be a shadow up under his there'll be a shadow up under here on his legs. The shadow. Then there'll be a giant shadow up under here from where it's on the ground up under him where the sun is shining, put the shadow right up directly up under him. So what we have there. Same way with my giraffe. Now the light shining more like that there, so when it's shining that way, we're going to have reflections on the back sides. Reflections on that gives the not necessarily reflections, but that we're looking for that shadow, that little extra shadow. So when we're looking for the shadow, we take and put a line that we give it dimensions. It's like, hey, you know what? They are not sticks anymore. They have dimensions. We know that on a giraffe, he spotted all up. So you can spot all on him. Just pop, 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 pop all over him. Just pop him. Pick him. Put him there. There we go. So, there's your giraffe and there's your elephant. I've given you today 2 pet animals and 2 wild animals. This, stick with me, the animal version. Next time you see me, I will be doing landscaping for you. And the landscaping, hey, there's stick trees, stick bushes, stick houses, stick whatever, stick cars, stick bicycles, stick no matter what. If you look at a bicycle is already a stick bicycle. And how easy is it to draw bicycles? Same thing. How easy is it to draw bicycles? Let me show you how easy it is. I'll go a wheel here, and then I'll come, look, my bicycle. I'll come out here and touch these wheels together. Put my little seat right here. Now I'll come down here. Where's my handlebars? I'll bring my handlebars up here. Bang. Well, I'm a little bicycle. Already, the stick figure bicycle right there. Huh? But, I was like, well, I'm not here to draw and tell you about bicycles. I'm just letting you know about the different shapes of things and the forms. That's what you want to pay attention to, the shapes. You want to pay attention to what things look like. And those are not exactly, but they do look like what I said they are. That looks like a giraffe, and that looks like an elephant. So, that's what they look like. We want to interpret what things look like. Not try to do it and say, oh, and draw it different. You draw it the similarities. One thing wonderful about drawing is you can do it all the time. Anytime, anywhere. You can always have it. Drawing is awesome. I love drawing. And here at Chief Arts and Designs, thank you for coming again and viewing this. And if you learn anything, please let me know. I hope you do. And I enjoy it myself, and I do wish each and every one of your loved ones be blessed during these critical times with this pandemic going on. You be safe, be healthy, be smart, and be beautiful. For you are a American. You are a American that can. You can do anything you put your mind to, anything you put your heart to, you can achieve it. Some of us might say, oh, I'm too old to do the things. Well, that's okay. Find you something else to do. See, if you're 50 years old, we're not going to expect you to go out here and play basketball in NBA. But Everyone can draw. I don't care who they are. Everyone. That is the wonderful thing about drawing. If you have hands, you can draw. And for those who don't, God bless them. Some people have learned to draw with their feet. So, and that's amazing. People of this world, you amaze me all the time. We have people I help with, that get up and go that will not be satisfied until they accomplish something. And workers and people like that is what our country needs and our world needs. We need it now more than ever. I do hope that you enjoyed this. I did this for us. I did this for us. That's really what I did it for. I do it for the self-satisfaction of myself because I enjoy drawing. But I know there's a lot of people trapped in their homes. And we're going through some tough times. I do feel sorry for the ones out there who've lost loved ones during this pandemic. My heart goes out to you and all your loved ones, because I try to put myself in your shoes. Had I lost a loved one, I'd break my heart. And it always has. I've lost a lot of loved ones, and it's always breaks my heart. For you people who've lost loved ones on this COVID, I do pray for you, and I do hope that the Creator bring you peace in your life and harmony and balance. And know that, death's not the final thing. Trees die, birds, bees, all those die. And they help progress and bring life back. A dead tree that rots, it will nourish the souls and create where new trees can grow, and they will get the nutrients off of that old dead tree. So life's like that. And our grandmothers and our elders and our people, they live and they work their hard to nourish us and nurture us growing. That's the way elders do. That's why a lot of people love their aunts and uncles and aunts and families and elders, because they care. A lot of elders have been passing with this COVID, and that's sad. I don't know about the children. Every time I watch the news, it really bothers me. It hurts my heart, because the world is not at peace right now, and I'm a person that's about peace, balance, and harmony. I've known too much violence and cruelty in my life, and I've been at war too much, so that's why I want peace. And maybe we can draw ourselves into peace. And you know what? The wonderful thing about it is, I would love to see the world with a smile on their face once again. You stick with me, and I will give you stuff you can watch during the days to spend your time and get you out of your monotony of every day of dealing with this. Get you something new. Learn how to draw. I want to teach you how to paint. I want to teach you how to sculpt. That's what Cheap Arson Design does. So when you're starting here, you see the stick with me. It goes way further than that. Before it's all said and done, I will have dimensions. This is a pipe. I will be able to teach people how to carve these. It's a turtle pipe out of a stone. I carved that out of a stone. But yet, that is sacred. What do we hold sacred? We should hold life sacred. Life is sacred to me. All life. All races of life. Because you're my family of the Americans. And we all can. So, give it a try. Stick with me. And we'll see what you get. Thank you so much for your time.